On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Answer.
I know,
Right.
right?
We don't even got shit to do with
He asked
her respectfully.
Y'all good. Answer. You ain't married. You gonna tell
what?
how
So now you
spouses are great accountability partners. Go ahead, goddammit. You got it. Tell me how spouses are great accountability partners.
Yeah, I can say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say. What are you gonna do?
And when I answered, I said ideally, in the ideal world, which made it a hypothetical. If it's a question for the panel, we're going to answer. Great.
I am curious what Anton. Am I off base, Anton?
But hold on, Clark. Real talk though, she did literally, and I'm just being objective, do the exact thing that she complained that everybody else, or the men specifically on the panel, was doing. Are we just gonna gloss over that and act like that?
I don't care.
You don't care because you're gonna say whatever you want to say whenever you want to say it, but then you're gonna say what everybody else
just
doing
like
wrong.
You
but you're unable to bring your own self
just like you do,
and acknowledge what you're doing wrong.
You that actually gives a fuck about you is a better accountability partner. So for me, that would be my man, that would be my mom, that would be my brother. People that is going to call me on my fucking bullshit, be there day in and day out and be able to give me that back and forth and be able to see, like, you know, all of that. Because clearly, if I could do this myself, I would just do it myself. And going to talk to one person 30 minutes a week is not going, I mean, maybe it helps some people, but for someone that's really struggling, you need more than that. You need someone that's in your daily life. So I think your partner is a great accountability partner. I do think that delivery matters. If it's something like eating or weight or whatever it is you're struggling with, sometimes delivery does matter. But other than that, I believe like your partner or a close member is the best accountability partner. That's my
Have you ever gone to therapy before?
Yeah, I've gone to therapy.
And then
what's the longest relationship that you've had?
I have gone to therapy.
No.
Multiple times over the course of my life. Through every trauma that I've been through, I saw a therapist at that time.
Okay. So, when's the last time you've been in a relationship, Kayla? Just curious, how long was it?
Hold on 1 second.
Before you derail that, like, you said that folks tend to turn to therapists as accountability partners when there are certain things that they don't necessarily don't have the discipline to face on their own, or I don't remember verbatim what it was that you said after that, because you kind of threw me off.
Okay.
But
I might have moved your hand. It's kind of breaking up a little bit. Just
the headphones falling off. All right, I'm good now. But but yeah, so pretty much I was gonna pretty much push back on that, because it's like, that's my logic. Because it's like I don't necessarily agree that that's the case. I feel like people do, as an advocate for people going to therapy to help them unpack their shit, or helping themselves to see themselves outside of themselves. I don't necessarily agree that that's the only thing that people go to therapy for. But what I will say is, in a marriage, if you've gotten to the point, or in a relationship, if you've gotten to the point of needing a therapist to be an intermediary, or to be you guys' accountability partner, there's already been some form of breakdown there that's causing for that to not be able to happen, which is why I said what I said initially. Your spouse in an ideal relationship, in an ideal world, would be your accountability partner, because that's the person you're supposed to be able to be your full self through and through with. Like, you're supposed to be able to be transparent with that person, and they do see you day in and day out. Like, relationships, marriages, they're like exposés. Like, how you show up in the world for real, that person is gonna see you in the morning when your breath stinks, when you use the bathroom, when you're not working out, when you're not achieving them goals. Like, ideally, that person is the person that's gonna hold you accountable. But if you're hiding things from that person, they can no longer hold you accountable. And that's when a therapist comes into play, because it's no longer a safe space for you guys to hold each other accountable.
That's why we all need therapy. Which is what this. Okay, let me just say this. I think if you have allowed your relationship to get to a space where it's that broken down where you got to go see a therapist, I think you as an individual have failed yourself. Before you even get to the relationship, you failed yourself. I think if we're being honest with each other, we should probably be all going to fucking therapy, because we're all raised fucked up, more or less, right? I'm just talking about the Black community. We're pretty fucked up, right?
We got some shit with us.
We got a lot of shit going on, right? So in order to, you know, keep a healthy relationship or keep a healthy household, we got to work on ourselves. If we get to a point in our relationship where we allowed ourselves to break down so much to where we have to go see a therapist because we have just broken down that fucking much, we failed ourselves. And then we failed the relationship. So the preemptive work that we should be doing is giving ourselves a self-assessment and saying, hey, nigga, are you doing this shit right? Or are you fucked up? All right, you fucked up. All right, cool. Go and see a therapist, get yourself worked out, and then go. As far as, I'm sorry, to address Kayla, what she was talking about as far as like, you know, a family member or whatever, trust me, baby. Like, yes, anecdotally, yes, your particular family will keep it honest with you, okay? Because I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth with you on, well, nah, my family gonna keep it honest with me. They're gonna tell me if I'm bullshitting. Yeah, cool. But let's just say my wife's family, for example, right? My wife's family loves me, but would they take my side or her side? They would take her side, right? And that's just real. And that's most relationships that's out here in the fucking world, right? That's why people are cautious, or you know, people that are in marriages, that are in relationships, they are very cautious on presenting certain situations to their fucking family members because they know how that shit can fucking break down. They understand the second and third order effects of that shit. Okay, at this moment, you said da 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 da, and then now way down the line, I still got an attitude about it, but no. The situation is fixed. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be very careful about.
Hold on. I'm gonna add some context to this shit, right? Look, this is the thing, right? I know just on the panel, right? I know Quest been married for a while. Anton been married for a while. And I think that's it. Everybody else that's even married is fairly new. This is our problem, though. Like, look, I don't have shit to say on this topic. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we sit here and we'll try to talk on something that we absolutely know nothing about.
Know nothing about.
And then, so I'm just saying, like, it's just sometimes you just got to sit back and chill and just say, well, you know what? I'll let the people who actually can sit here and expound on this, you know what I'm saying, our spouses, great accountability partners. Because I can tell you if girlfriends is, but that's not the question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you get to a spouse relationship, I'm just saying, why don't we ever just sit here and say, hey, look,
I don't really care about that logic. JR asked me. Wait. So I answered it.
Okay. Chill.
So don't sit up here and be like, I shouldn't.
No. This is why you just got mad at Quest for doing the same thing you doing. I've been chilling.
No, you haven't. You've been talking all night. So I don't really care about it. I don't give.
We don't have to have input on every situation.
Well, he asked me and I answered.
I know, right?
We don't even have shit to do with it.
He asked her respectfully.
Y'all good. Answer. You ain't married. You gonna tell how spouses are great accountability partners. Go ahead, goddammit. You got it. Tell me how spouses are great accountability partners.
Yeah, I can say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say. What are you gonna
do? And when I answered, I said ideally, in the ideal world, which made it a hypothetical. If it's a question for the panel, we're going to answer. Great.
I am curious what Anton. Am I off base, Anton?
But hold on, Clark. Real talk though, she did literally, and I'm just being objective, do the exact thing that she complained that everybody else, or the men specifically on the panel, was doing. Are we just gonna gloss over that and act like that?
I don't care.
You don't care because you're gonna say whatever you want to say whenever you want to say it, but then you're gonna say what everybody else doing wrong. But you're unable to bring your own self
just like you do,
and acknowledge what you're doing wrong.